Did you think school was just about lessons and homework? Think again. Because in this story, a group of brave students took on a mean, power-hungry principal, and they didn't back down. What started as simple mischief turned into a clever rebellion that exposed the true meaning of justice. You'll see how everyday objects like watermelons and water became weapons of fun and defiance, without a single act of violence. And here's the shocking part. Their biggest trick almost made the principal look guilty on social media. A twist that turned the tables entirely. This story isn't just about pranks. It's about teamwork, kindness, and fighting back with brains instead of fists. You'll learn how a small group of students used cleverness to stand up to cruelty and won. And trust me, the final reveal will leave you inspired and maybe even a little surprised. Before we dive in, drop a comment telling us where you're watching from, and hit like if you believe that kindness and smarts are the real superpowers. Buckle up. This is a story you won't forget. I looked around the classroom. Everything was quiet. The walls were gray. The bell had just rung. It was the last day of school before summer break. But something felt wrong. At the front of the room was our principal, Mr. Grumpy. He was tall and serious. His eyebrows always looked angry. He wore a neat suit that looked old-fashioned. His face was stern and he often frowned. Today, he looked more strict than usual. "Remember," Mr. Grumpy said, "no talking during class, no jokes, no fun. We're here to learn, not to play." Everyone nodded, but I felt a little sad. I like school, and I like to laugh with my friends. But Mr. Grumpy didn't like fun. He wanted everything to be serious. If anyone joked or made noise, he would send them to the principal's office. After class, I walked with my friends, Emma, Liam, and Sara. We went outside to the playground. We wanted to talk about how we felt. Emma looked worried. She is our student leader. She is smart and fair. She always tries to help everyone. Today, she looked sad. "I don't like Mr. Grumpy," Emma said. "He makes us feel scared. We can't even have fun." Liam chuckled softly. "He is the class clown, but he also cares. He's too strict," he said. "We should do something to show him we are tired of his rules." Sara, who is good with computers, nodded. She was quiet, but I knew she was thinking. She was probably planning something clever. "We can't just argue," Emma said. "He's too powerful. We need a smart plan." I looked at my friends. I felt nervous, but also a little brave. I knew we couldn't keep living like this. We needed to find a way to stand up for ourselves, but right now, we felt trapped. The school was like a fortress. The rules kept us all quiet and serious. The fear made us small. That day, after school, I sat on my bed. I thought about what Emma said. I wondered if we could change things. Maybe if we worked together, we could find a way to make the school fun again. I didn't have the full plan yet, but I knew one thing. We couldn't give up. We had to find a way to fight the fear and show Mr. Grumpy that students deserve respect and happiness. That was the start. The day everything changed. The day we began to think about how to be brave and clever. The day the Watermelon Rebellion was born. And so, the story begins. Our school was strict, but we believed that one day, we could make it better. We just had to be brave enough to try. I woke up on the morning of the second day, feeling a little nervous. I looked out the window and saw the bright sun shining. It was hot outside. I knew it would be a tough day under Principal Mr. Grumpy's rules, but I also knew we had a plan. We were starting to fight back. That morning, I met with Emma, Liam, and Sara in a quiet corner of the schoolyard. We whispered so no one could hear us. Emma looked serious, but also excited. "Are we ready?" she asked. Liam grinned. "Of course, I have some ideas for today." Sara nodded. "I've been working on the social media post. It's almost ready." Emma took a deep breath. "Let's do it. We have to be careful. The principal is watching us more now." We all agreed. We wanted to be smart, not careless. Our first step was small. We decided to hide some watermelons in our backpacks. They were big and heavy, but fun to carry. Watermelons are bright green and red inside. They looked like big balls of joy. Liam grabbed one, and I held-tied it. Sara kept her phone ready. We planned to carry the watermelons through the halls during class change. It would be funny, but harmless. During class, Liam sneaked past the teacher with a watermelon hidden behind his back. I saw him smile. As he walked down the hallway, he whispered, "Here goes nothing." Then he suddenly paused and threw the watermelon gently into a trash can. We all giggled. It was just a joke, but it made the principal suspicious. He was watching us more closely now. After school, we met again. Emma looked worried. "The principal is really angry today. I think he's on to us." Liam waved his hand. "No worries. We're just getting started. Tomorrow, we do something bigger." Sara showed us her phone. "Look," she said, "I made a social media post. It says the school is causing a heat wave by not letting us drink water. It's funny, but also true." Emma nodded. "If people see it, they'll understand how unfair he is. We want everyone to know." We all looked at the post. It had a picture of the principal drinking water while students stayed in the hot sun. The words, "Water for us, not for him," were written under it. It was simple, but it made a big point. We shared it with our friends. Soon, it started spreading. Other students liked it and shared it too. That night, I sat in my room and thought about what was happening. We were just kids, but we felt brave. We wanted to change our school. We didn't want to be afraid anymore. The next morning, the school was very hot. The heat made everything feel even worse. The principal looked sweaty and angry. I saw him stare at his water bottle. Suddenly, I saw him walk into the cafeteria. The camera on Sara's phone was ready. She was recording everything. The principal took a big sip of water. Then he looked around nervously. Just then, a student in the cafeteria shouted, "Hey, principal, are you giving us water or not?" He froze for a moment. Then he looked guilty. I knew he was caught. Sara's video went online almost instantly. People saw him drinking water while students were thirsty. The story spread very fast. Soon, news crews arrived. Reporters asked questions. The principal tried to deny everything, but more photos and videos proved he was lying. He was caught in his own trap. His own fears and harsh rules had made him look silly. That day, I felt happy and proud. We had used our brains and worked together. We turned his unfair rules against him. I looked at my friends and smiled. We learned that being clever and kind is stronger than being mean. We didn't need to hurt anyone. We just needed to be brave enough to stand up for ourselves. As we walked home that afternoon, I thought about what we had achieved. It wasn't a big fight with loud noises or broken rules. It was something smarter. We showed that sometimes the best way to fight unfairness is with a little humor, teamwork, and a lot of courage. And I knew deep down that this was just the beginning. We still had more plans to make our school a better, fairer place. But today, we had already won a small victory, and that made me feel stronger than ever. I woke up feeling excited. Today was the day we would plan our biggest move yet. The water war was coming, and I knew we had to be careful. Emma, Liam, Sara, and I met in a quiet corner of the schoolyard before classes started. We didn't want anyone to see us talking about our plan. Emma looked serious. "We need to be smart," she said. "The principal is more suspicious now. We have to think carefully about what we do." Liam grinned. "I like surprises," he said. "Let's make it big." Sara pulled out her phone. "I've been working on a social media post," she said. "It's about the water. We can tell everyone that the school is denying water during the heat wave. That will make people angry. And when the media hears about it, they'll come too." I nodded. "That's smart. The principal will look bad if he's hiding water from us. We just have to make sure we get proof." Emma looked at everyone. "Okay, we all have roles. Liam, you and I will carry the water. Sara, you will post the message, and I will keep everyone organized." Liam clapped his hands. "Let's do it." We worked quickly. Sara showed us how to post the message on social media. We told everyone that the school was not giving water during the hot weather. We wanted people to know the truth. Then, Liam, Emma, and I gathered supplies. We took some empty water bottles, a few bowls, and a big plastic tank from the cafeteria. We hid them in our backpacks. We had to be sneaky. If the principal saw us, he would stop us. The next day, it was very hot outside. The sun was shining bright, and the school was boiling inside. We knew this was our chance. We waited until break time. That's when the hallways were busy, and the teachers weren't watching us closely. Liam and I carried watermelons and bowls filled with water through the hallways. We walked quietly, pretending to be normal students, but inside, we felt excited. Suddenly, teachers started to notice us. "Hey, what are you doing?" one asked. We stopped and acted innocent. "Just going to class," I said quickly. But Liam smiled and said, "We're just carrying water for our friends outside. It's too hot today." The teachers looked confused, but didn't stop us. We kept walking. We were careful. We didn't want to get caught. We knew the principal was watching us more closely now. Later that day, Sara posted our message on social media. She used her phone to upload a picture of the school building. The caption said, "The school is denying water during a heat wave. Students are suffering. Is this fair?" The post spread very fast. Many students and parents saw it. Some teachers saw it too. Soon people started talking about the school and the principal. That evening, something amazing happened. A video appeared online. It showed the principal walking into the school building. He looked worried. The video then showed him drinking water from a big bottle. The camera caught him taking a long drink, while a student outside was sweating and looking thirsty. The post said, "The principal says students can't have water, but he's drinking it himself. Is that fair?" This made many people angry. News reporters started asking questions. The story was all over the internet and TV. The principal was caught doing something very bad. Everyone saw he was not honest. The principal's face turned red. He looked embarrassed and angry. He tried to hide, but it was too late. The truth was out. That night, I felt happy and proud. Our plan worked. We had used cleverness and teamwork to show everyone that the principal was not being fair. The next morning, the principal called a meeting. He looked tired and upset. He admitted he made mistakes. He said he was sorry for how he treated the students. Emma smiled. "It's okay," she said kindly. "We just wanted fairness and respect." The principal promised to change. He said he would be fairer and listen to us. As we left school that day, I felt proud. We had turned our fear into a victory. We didn't need to fight or hurt anyone. We just used our brains and worked together. This was our water rebellion. We showed that even small students can make a big difference. When you work as a team and stay smart, you can stand up for what's right. And from that day, I knew one thing for sure. Sometimes the best revenge is to be clever and fair, and to let the truth shine through. I woke up early on a bright morning. My heart was still racing from the plan we made last night. We had decided to gather supplies for our water plan. I looked around my room and saw my backpack. I put in some watermelons, bowls, and bottles of water. I had to be careful. If the principal or any teacher saw me, they might stop us. I met up with Liam and Sara at the school gate. Liam was holding a big watermelon. Sara carried a few small bowls and some plastic bottles filled with water. We whispered quickly about what we would do today. "Are we ready?" Emma asked, coming up behind us. She looked serious, but also excited. Emma is our leader, and I trust her. She always thinks of smart plans. "Yes," Liam said. "We have everything." "Good," Emma said. "Today, we start the real water war. We will carry the water and watermelons through the halls. We will make the principal notice us, but we must be sneaky." We nodded. We knew this plan could get us in trouble if we weren't careful. We had to move quietly and stay out of sight. Our first stop was the old gym storage room. We hid some watermelons behind boxes and put the bowls and bottles in our backpacks. We didn't want to carry too much at once. If we looked suspicious, the principal might catch us. As we walked through the school hallways, I felt nervous, but also brave. We passed by teachers and students. Everyone looked busy or tired. No one suspected what we were up to. Suddenly, Liam stopped. "Look," he whispered. He pointed to the hallway. The principal's office door was open slightly. We saw Mr. Grumpy inside. He was sitting at his desk, looking at his computer. He looked serious and worried. "Let's go," Emma said softly. "We don't want him to see us carrying water now." We moved quickly past his office. I felt my heart pounding. We went into the bathroom and put our supplies in a hidden corner. This was part of the plan. We would carry the water through the halls later. Next, we waited for the right moment. When the hallway was clear, we started our water walk. Liam carried the big watermelon, and I held a bowl of water. Sara had her phone ready to record. We went slowly, walking down the hallway. Students looked at us, but didn't say anything. I think they knew we were doing something tricky, but no one stopped us. We made sure to stay calm and quiet. Just then, we heard footsteps. It was the principal. He was coming our way fast. I froze. Liam looked nervous too. Sara quickly hid her phone in her pocket. The principal looked at us. "What are you doing?" he asked in a loud voice. "We're just walking," Liam said. "Nothing wrong." He scowled. "Put those down." But we kept walking. We didn't want to stop. We knew this was part of the plan. We carried the watermelons and water bottles past him, slowly and carefully. When we reached the main hallway, we stopped. We looked at each other and grinned. We had done it. We had carried the water objects through the school hallways without getting caught. Later that day, I looked around. Some students saw us but didn't say anything. Others whispered about what we were doing. I knew that what we were doing was small, but it was important. We were showing that we could be clever and brave. That evening, Sara showed me her phone. She had recorded some video clips of us walking with watermelons and water bottles. She said, "We can use this for social media. The principal won't like it if everyone sees what he's doing." Emma nodded. "Yes, we will show everyone that the principal is afraid and unfair. We will make them see the truth." Liam smiled. "We're turning water and watermelons into our secret weapons. It's fun and smart." I felt proud. We were not just kids, we were a team. We used our brains to stand up for ourselves. That night, I went to bed tired but happy. I knew we still had more plans ahead, but today was a good step. We had moved water, played smart, and most of all, we had stayed brave. Tomorrow, we would do even more. Because no matter how strict Mr. Grumpy tries to be, we will find ways to be free and fair. We are the Watermelon Rebellion, and we are just getting started. I looked around the school hallway. It was quieter now, but I could still feel the buzz of what we had started. It was strange to think that just a few days ago, everything felt so tight and serious. Now things were changing. The students were more confident. I was one of them. Principal Mr. Grumpy was still trying to act like he was in control, but I could see the worry in his eyes. He was sweating more than usual. He was walking faster, looking over his shoulder. I knew he was scared, even if he didn't say it out loud. Liam was nearby, sneaking a quick smile. He kept whispering, "We are doing good. He doesn't see us coming." Liam was always full of energy. He loved jokes and pranks. But now he was learning to think carefully before acting. Emma was standing with Sara near the lockers. Emma looked calm and serious. She was the leader of our group. She was the one who came up with the big ideas. Sara was busy on her phone, reading something with a big smile. Sara was good with computers and social media. She was helping us share our message with everyone. We had a plan for today. It was a small step, but it mattered. We carried watermelons, bowls, and water bottles through the school hallways. We didn't do anything loud or messy. We just walked with the objects, showing that we could do it without getting caught. Liam carried a big watermelon. I held a bowl filled with water. Sara had her phone ready, recording everything. We moved quietly, trying not to attract attention. We wanted the principal to see us, but not get angry yet. Suddenly, we heard a loud voice behind us. "Hey! Stop right there." It was the principal. He was standing at the end of the hall. His face was red and his eyes looked angry. We froze. Liam almost dropped his watermelon. Emma stepped forward, calm and brave. "We're just walking," she said politely. "We're not doing anything wrong." The principal pointed a finger at us. "No water objects, no fun, "You kids are wasting time," he snapped. But we just kept walking. We knew this was part of our plan. We wanted him to see us doing harmless things. It was a small way to show we weren't afraid anymore. After a moment, the principal stormed off, mumbling under his breath. We kept going, quietly, proud of ourselves. We knew that each step made us stronger. As we reached the end of the hallway, Sara turned on her phone. She was ready. She whispered, "Now, it's time for the next part." She showed us her screen. She had been working on a social media post. The post said, "Is the school denying water during the heat wave? The principal is hiding his own water while students suffer." It was simple, but it made a point. We wanted everyone to see what was really happening. Emma nodded. "Let's post it now," she said. Sara clicked share, and soon the message was everywhere. On phones, computers, and social media pages. People started talking about it. News crews even noticed. The next day, people began asking questions. Why wasn't the school giving enough water? Why was the principal drinking water while students looked thirsty? The story spread fast, getting bigger and bigger. That afternoon, I saw the principal walking into the cafeteria. He looked nervous. I saw him reach for a water bottle and take a big drink. I felt a little happy inside. This was what we wanted, to make him see that his actions were wrong. Our small water walk was just the start. We knew we had more ideas. We stayed quiet, but we were learning how to be clever. We showed that we didn't need to be loud or mean. We only needed to be smart and work together. I looked at Emma, Liam, and Sara. They smiled at me. We were a team. We had started something that could change everything. We were not just students anymore. We were rebels, and we were winning. I took a deep breath. I knew this was only the beginning. We would keep fighting, not with fists or shouting, but with brains and kindness. Because sometimes being clever is the strongest way to stand up for what is right. And I felt proud. Proud that we had started to change our school. Proud that we were brave enough to try. And proud that we were doing it together. I wake up feeling nervous. The school is still strict, but I can see that things are starting to change. Our water protest and social media campaign are making the principal, Mr. Grumpy, more worried. I know that we are getting closer to our big plan. Today, I meet with Emma, Liam, Sara, and the others in a secret place. We sit quietly, talking about what to do next. Emma looks serious, but confident. She says, "We've done well so far, but we need to be even smarter. The principal is getting more paranoid. We have to stay one step ahead." Liam grins and punches his palm. "I like that. We should do something big, something that he can't ignore." He jokes, "Maybe we can turn the water fountain into a water slide." Sara laughs softly. "No, Liam. We need a plan that will really show everyone what he's doing. We want him to look guilty if he tries to stop us again." Emma nods. "That's right. Our next step is to use social media even more. We want to make sure everyone sees how unfair he's being. We'll plan carefully. We need to stay safe too." Sara, who has been quiet, speaks up. "I can help with the videos. I can record what he does and post it online. If we catch him doing something wrong, everyone will see the truth." We all agree. We start to plan. Our goal is to make the principal look bad without getting caught. We want him to be embarrassed in front of everyone. Over the next few days, we gather supplies. We hide watermelons, bowls, and large bottles of water around the school. Liam finds a secret place to keep the water bottles, so we can use them later without being caught. We move quietly, making sure no teachers see us. It's like a game of hide and seek. One morning, we decide to carry the watermelons and bowls into the hallways. We walk slowly, trying not to make noise. Liam jokes, "This is like a water parade." We all laugh, but we stay focused on our plan. We get close to the principal's office. Suddenly, a teacher notices us. "Hey, what are you doing?" she asks. I feel my heart pounding. Liam quickly says, "We're just carrying watermelons for a school project." The teacher frowns but doesn't stop us. We quickly walk past, acting innocent. Inside, we hide the watermelons in a closet so they won't be seen. That afternoon, Sara works on her phone. She's planning to post a message that says, "The school is denying water during a heat wave." She wants everyone to see that the principal is not helping students stay cool and safe. Liam helps by making a funny video. He pretends to be thirsty and acts like he's begging for water. Sara records him. Then she posts the video along with her message. The post spreads quickly. Many students see it. Some teachers share it too. People start talking about how unfair the school is. The next day, the weather turns very hot. The sun is shining bright, and everyone feels it. Kids are sweating during recess. I see some students looking tired and thirsty. That's when I remember the plan. We want to show everyone that the principal is being hypocritical. I tell Liam and Sara, now is the time. We need to act fast. Liam nods. Let's carry the water bottles and bowls into the hall again. We'll make a small water spill, just enough to see. We wait until there are few teachers around. Carefully, Liam and I take the water bottles and pour water from the bowls onto the floor. It's just a little, but it makes a mess. We quickly walk away, acting normal. Suddenly, a camera appears. It's Sara, recording us. She posts a new video online, showing us walking with water, with a message that says, "Students are thirsty and need water, but the school is not helping." Within minutes, the video and message go viral. News reporters start asking questions about the school. People see the videos and realize how unfair the principal has been. Later that day, I see Mr. Grumpy walking in the hallway. He looks hot and sweaty. I notice he's holding a water bottle and drinking from it. He looks around to see if anyone is watching. I feel a mix of feelings. Part of me wants to be angry, but I also feel proud. We did this. We made him show his true colors. Emma comes up to me and says, "We really did it. Everyone is seeing the truth now. We're stronger than his rules and threats." Liam grins and says, "That's just the start. We're going to keep fighting for what's right. We're not scared anymore." Sara smiles and adds, "And I'll keep making videos. If he tries to hide, we'll find a way to show everyone." That night, I think about how far we've come. We started with small tricks, and now we've made a big change. The principal's own actions are making him look bad. I realize that fighting unfairness isn't about chaos or causing trouble. It's about being clever, working as a team, and never giving up. This is just the beginning. We still have more plans. And I know we can win if we stay brave and smart. Tomorrow's a new day, and I'm ready for whatever comes next. Because I know that sometimes the best way to fight back is with kindness, cleverness, and a little bit of water. I woke up in the morning feeling excited and nervous. We had done so much already, but now something big was coming. I knew that our social media plan was ready. Sara had worked hard on it. She had made a post, and we were about to see if it would spread. Sara was sitting at her phone, looking at the screen. She nodded and smiled. "It's starting to go viral," she said. "People are sharing it everywhere." Liam was bouncing on his heels. "Wow, so many people are seeing our message. Do you think it will work?" Emma was calm and confident. She said, "We did this together. Now we wait and see what happens." The post showed pictures and videos. It asked if the school was really denying water during a heat wave. It showed the principal drinking water while students looked thirsty. The message was clear. The principal was being unfair and hypocritical. Within a few hours, the news spread fast. Students, teachers, and even people outside the school saw it. Some teachers told us they liked what we did. Others were surprised. The local newspaper called and asked for more details. That afternoon, the principal looked very nervous. I saw him talking to a teacher in the hallway. His face was sweaty and his hands looked shaky. He was trying to act calm, but I could tell he was worried. Then something shocking happened. Someone took a video of him at the water fountain. He was drinking water, and behind him, students were sitting in the hot sun, looking tired and thirsty. The video went online. It was everywhere now. People were commenting and sharing it. "This is unfair," some wrote. "He's wasting water while others suffer," others said. I felt proud but also nervous. We had started something we couldn't fully control, but I knew it was right. We wanted to show the truth. Later that evening, the principal held a meeting. He looked angry and humiliated. He said, "I did not mean to cause trouble. I only wanted order." But many students and parents disagreed. They saw that he was not acting fairly. The media kept asking questions. More pictures and videos appeared, showing the truth. Emma looked at me and said, "We did it. We used his own actions to tell everyone what's really happening." Liam grinned. "We made a big storm, and the best part is, it's not chaos, it's justice." Sara looked at her phone and nodded. "Our social media storm has made a loud voice. People are listening now." That night, I sat quietly, thinking. I had never imagined that a simple plan could get so big. We had turned our fear into a powerful message. We showed everyone that being clever and brave can change things. I knew this was just the start. The principal was more worried than ever, and we, the students, felt stronger and more confident. We had made our voices heard. As I closed my eyes, I thought about what we had learned. Sometimes, the best way to fight unfairness is not with shouting or fighting. It's with smart ideas and teamwork. That's how we won today, and I knew, deep inside, that we would keep fighting for what is right. Because sometimes, the smallest idea can make the biggest change. I woke up feeling strange. It was the morning after the big social media storm. The pictures and videos of Mr. Grumpy, drinking water while students looked hot and tired, were everywhere. I knew the principal was in trouble. I looked around my room. Emma, Liam, Sara, and I had worked so hard to get here. We had planned everything carefully, and now it seemed like our plan was working. The school and even the city were talking about what he did. I took a deep breath. I remembered how scared I felt at first. But now, I felt proud. We had used our brains and teamwork. We had turned his own actions against him. I grabbed my phone and checked the news. Yes, there it was, a story about Mr. Grumpy and the water. People were asking if he really cared about students or just himself. Some teachers looked upset. Students cheered quietly in the hallways. Suddenly, I heard a knock on my door. It was Emma. She looked excited but serious. "Did you see?" she asked. "It's all over social media now. Everyone knows what he did." I nodded. "Yes, the pictures are everywhere. I think he's really in trouble." Emma smiled a little. "We did it. We finally showed everyone how unfair he is." Liam came in next. He had a big grin on his face. "That was awesome. I never thought our prank would go viral like this." Sara followed behind. She had her phone in her hand. "The videos are getting thousands of views. I even heard some news stations are talking about it." I looked at my friends. I felt happy, but also a little nervous. We had won a big fight, but I knew Mr. Grumpy wouldn't give up easily. "What's next?" I asked. "Do you think he'll try to stop us now?" Emma nodded. "He will probably get even more paranoid. But we have to stay smart. We can't let him catch us off guard." Liam crossed his arms. "Maybe we should do one last thing, something to really show everyone that we're not afraid." Sara smiled. "I have an idea. We can make a new video showing how he's hiding water from students during the heat wave. We can post it today." Emma agreed. "Yes, let's do that. We should make sure everyone knows the truth." We all agreed. We worked together to plan our next move. We knew Mr. Grumpy was scared now, but we had to be careful. Later that day, we sneaked around the school. Sara filmed everything. We showed Mr. Grumpy drinking water in the staff room while students outside were sweating in the hot sun. We caught him on camera, looking nervous. We posted the video online. Soon, it spread even faster. More students, teachers, and parents saw it. They started talking about how unfair the principal was. That evening, I sat on my bed. I felt tired but happy. We had done something big. We had used our cleverness to turn the tables. I thought about Mr. Grumpy. I wondered how he felt now. He looked so confident before, but now he was worried. His own tricks had turned against him. The next morning, I saw the principal walking in the hall. He looked worried. His face was red from all the stress. Some teachers whispered to each other. Students looked at him with tired eyes. I felt a little proud. We had shown him that his power could be challenged, that being cruel doesn't make someone strong. Emma, Liam, Sara, and I met outside. We knew our fight wasn't over, but we had already won a big part of it. Our teamwork and brains won this round. As I looked around at my friends, I realized something important. Being smart and kind is better than being mean and controlling. We showed everyone that you don't need to be loud or angry to stand up for what is right. Today, I felt hope. Hope that we can make our school a fairer place, that even small students can change big things if they work together. And I knew this was only the beginning. Our Watermelon Rebellion was not finished yet, but for now, we had made a big difference. I smiled, ready for whatever came next, because I knew, no matter what, we had the power of teamwork, cleverness, and kindness on our side. I woke up feeling excited but a little nervous. Today was the day we had been waiting for. The plan was set, and all we needed was to see how everything would turn out. I looked at my friends Emma, Liam, and Sara. They looked just as ready as I felt. Emma whispered, "Are you ready?" I nodded. Yes, I think so. We had done a lot to get here. For weeks, we acted quietly. We carried watermelons, bowls, and gallons of water through the hallways. Every time the principal took something away, we knew we were getting closer to our goal. Our small tricks made him angrier and more paranoid, but we stayed calm and focused. Today, we wanted to do our biggest move yet. We arranged to post a story on social media. It said that the school was not giving water to students during a heat wave. We knew it was risky, but we also knew it was our chance to show the truth. Sara had been working hard on her phone. She said, "I've got the videos ready. This will make everyone see what's really happening." Liam grinned and said, "Let's do it. This time we'll make him really look bad." We all took a deep breath. Then Sara pressed send. The story went viral. Soon, pictures and videos spread all over social media. Kids, parents, teachers, everyone saw what we posted. The main picture was of the principal drinking water while students looked hot and tired. The school's principal, Mr. Grumpy, heard about the post. His face turned red. He looked worried. We saw him rushing down the hall, sweating more than usual. I watched with my friends. I felt proud. We had used our brains, not fighting or yelling. We just shared the truth, and it worked. Suddenly, a teacher came to me. She said, "Did you see the news? The principal got caught drinking water while students are suffering. This is very bad for him." I nodded. Yes, we wanted everyone to see the truth. Emma put her hand on my shoulder. "We did it," she said softly. "This is what teamwork and smart ideas can do." As the day went on, more stories appeared. News crews arrived at the school. People asked questions about why we couldn't have water during such a hot day. The principal tried to deny everything, but more photos showed him drinking water while students waited outside. In the end, Mr. Grumpy looked very embarrassed. His face was full of sweat, and he looked down at the ground. He knew he had been caught. His own actions had betrayed him. That afternoon, he called a meeting. He admitted he was wrong. He said he should have been fair and kind. He promised to treat students better and listen to their needs. After the meeting, we felt happy. Our plan worked. We showed that being clever and working together is stronger than fear and cruelty. That night, I thought about everything. I realized that sometimes the best way to fight unfairness is not with anger, but with honesty and smart ideas. We had turned the principal's own fears and mistakes against him. As I looked out my window, I saw the sun setting. It was a quiet moment. We had done something important. We had shown that even small, quiet voices can make a big difference. Tomorrow, I knew things would change. Our school would be a little fairer, a little kinder. And I was proud of what we had achieved, not with a prank or a fight, but with kindness, teamwork, and a little cleverness. That was our Watermelon Rebellion, and it was just the beginning. I wake up feeling good. Today is the day we finish what we started. The school is quiet. I look around and see my friends, Emma, Liam, and Sara. We all know that the last part of our plan is coming. We are ready. Emma looks at us and says, "Are we ready? This is the final step." We all nod. We feel strong inside. We know we did something important. We are about to show everyone that being kind and clever is better than being mean. Liam grins and says, "Let's do it. Let's make him see the truth." Sara has a small phone in her hand. She is ready to post our last message on social media. Emma takes a deep breath and says, "Stay quiet and quiet. We need to be careful." We walk quietly through the school halls. We carry our watermelons, bowls, and bottles. We have practiced this many times. We move fast, but careful not to get caught. We know that if we are seen, the plan might fail. Suddenly, we see Mr. Grumpy standing near the water fountain. He is looking around, suspicious. I feel my heart beat faster. He looks angry all the time now. I keep my head down and walk past him. Liam nudges me and whispers, "We're close. Stay ready." Our goal is simple. We want to show everyone that the principal is hiding the truth. During the heat wave, many students were thirsty and tired, but Mr. Grumpy was drinking water in secret. We want everyone to see that. We go to the big hall where many students gather for lunch. Emma whispers, "Now is the time." Sara starts recording. Liam carries his watermelons and bowls. I take my water bottle and hold it tight. Liam shouts, "Hey everyone, look what we have." All the students turn to look. Liam throws a watermelon gently on the ground. It makes a loud splash. Water spills everywhere. Everyone laughs. The hall is noisy and lively. Emma steps forward. She points to the camera and says, "We are showing the truth. The principal is hiding the water from us. During this heat wave, many of us are thirsty, but he drinks water while we suffer." Her voice is clear and strong. She looks into the camera. Sara posts the video online. She types quickly and presses send. Within minutes, the video spreads on social media. People start sharing it, watching it again and again. Suddenly, we see Mr. Grumpy walking past. He looks nervous. He is holding a glass of water. He sees the students laughing and the water on the floor. His face turns red. He tries to hide the glass behind his back, but it's too late. The news spreads fast. News reporters start asking questions about the school and the principal. They show the video of him drinking water while students are overheated and thirsty. The story becomes a big problem for him. Later that day, we see Mr. Grumpy in the hallway. He looks tired and frustrated. He is sweating more than usual. He is trying to deny everything, but it is hard. The photos and videos prove he was hiding the water. In class, Emma says, "We did it. We showed everyone the truth." Liam laughs and says, "We made him look foolish. He thought he was in charge, but we outsmarted him." Sara smiles and says, "Our plan worked. Technology can help us make things right." That evening, the school is full of chatter. The principal looks sad. He knows he lost. He made himself look bad. The students are happy because they used kindness and cleverness, not anger or fighting. I feel proud. We did something good. We showed that being smart and working together can change things. We didn't need to make messes or hurt anyone. We just used our brains and kindness. Emma gathers us all and says, "This is not the end. We have learned that being fair and kind is more powerful than fear and cruelty. We will keep working to make our school better." Liam nods and laughs. "Yeah, let's keep fighting for what's right, but smart and nice." Sara adds, "And remember, our voices can be heard. We don't have to be loud or angry. We just have to be clever." As the sun sets, I think about everything we did. We faced a big challenge and won. We showed that even kids can make a big difference. It was not just a prank. It was a lesson for everyone. And I know this story will be remembered, not because of chaos, but because of kindness, cleverness, and teamwork. That is the real power. Today, we finished our fight, and we showed everyone that justice can happen when you work together and stay true to what is right. I feel happy and hopeful. Our school is a little better now, and so are we. That's the end of our story, but I know our journey isn't over. We will keep being brave, smart, and kind, because that's how we change the world.